Windows Vista was released on the 24th of August 2006, making it over a decade old. But can we actually use this operating system in 2018? Stay tuned to find out more. On the 10th of April 2012, Microsoft stopped supporting Windows Vista, meaning it wouldn't get any major security upgrades. Windows Vista is now one of the most unsafe operating systems. It can be hacked pretty easily. Even though Microsoft stopped supporting Windows Vista, programs like Chrome, VLC, and Steam could be installed. You may have to use older versions, however. Even though Microsoft stopped security updates, you could install some antivirus programs like Malwarebytes. Once again, it may have to be an older version. Only 1% of people still use Windows Vista. The PC I will be installing Windows Vista on has a Celeron 450 clocked at 2.2 GHz and 4 gigs of RAM. I will be using a 320 gig hard drive as the install only needs 15 gigs of free space. These specs should be fine according to Windows Vista's minimum requirements. The way you get your Windows Vista ISO is up to you, but I got mine off allpcworld.com. I selected the 64-bit option, but you can select 32-bit if you want. If you download from here, the installation won't ask you for a product key. To install Windows Vista, we will be using UUI. Make sure that your USB has at least 4 gigs of free space and any important info is backed up. Once that's done, format your USB. This can be done by going to this PC, right-clicking your USB and selecting Format. Make sure that the file system is on default. The install went smoothly, but when we got onto the desktop, there was no gigabit Ethernet driver installed. This process took me at least 30 minutes to figure out. Every driver on the internet was incompatible. I then looked onto Asus's site and downloaded the driver from there. This seemed to work, and now I finally have internet. But yet again, I have one more small problem. My TP-Link wireless Wi-Fi adapter isn't compatible with Windows Vista. This for me is a problem, as now I have to share one Ethernet cable between two computers, my main computer and this one. Once I got the internet running, I tried to install Chrome. This is easier said than done when you're working on an OS from 2006. Chrome refused to even download, and when I tried installing it off a USB, it just failed and said there isn't an update available. My second option for a web browser was Opera. I actually managed to get this one to download, but it didn't want to start. I shut down my PC and started again. I tried to open the Opera installation again, but nothing worked. Finally, I tried to install Firefox, but I couldn't even download it. After doing some research, I found a website called oldversion.com. I downloaded 4 app installers, put them on a USB, and installed them on my Vista PC. This actually worked. Now it's time to see whether Windows Vista is usable in 2018. testing the OS on 4 different categories: web browsing, video playback of a DVD, system maintenance, and other use. The web browsing experience was okay, but not the best. Basic sites like Microsoft and Facebook will load, but anything too heavy like YouTube took at least a minute to load fully. Once I inserted a movie into the DVD drive, it did read, but it took some time to load. Once it loaded, Windows Media Player had a compatibility issue. After that, it wouldn't load the film. I tried VLC Media twice and both times it crashed, leaving me unable to play a DVD. I tried to use Task Manager to close down the application, but after a minute or two, Task Manager crashed, leaving me no option but to hard reset the PC. I installed an older version of CCleaner to try and delete useless files. This version of the app opened promptly and I could select what I wanted to clean. Once I pressed the Run Cleaner button, everything I selected got deleted. This experience was amazing. For other use, I will use WinRAR to extract the file I have prepared. The file only contains a small image. Once the file was on the desktop, it extracted promptly. Once again, another fantastic experience.